Hello. Hey, my name is Paula Chavez. I am in Orlando, Florida. I am a top earner in my network marketing company, and I happen to be a personal development junkie, a fan of anything that has to do with personal development. I follow lots of different people that are influential, that are overcomers, people that share, their knowledge, their experiences. And very recently, I know maybe this is somebody who you follow, but you may have heard recently the Hollis, Rachel and David Hollis announced that they were getting divorced. And I have to say, at first, it was something that I was like, wait, what? I couldn't even go to sleep. I'm like, what? I feel like none of us saw that coming, but at least in the moment, I felt like, okay, I didn't see that coming. Like, what happened? They were so good together. I don't know. I totally felt like they were on the same page. So it was like totally surprising. And also my thought was, oh man, I hope she's okay. I hope he's okay. I hope their kids are okay. I immediately also thought, man, maybe just being at home for all this time, who knows what's going on. But I actually I'm fascinated by studying people and just following like the whole thing, right? I'm sure many of you have too. So I went online and I'm like reading all the comments, and I'm not gonna lie, I spent an irresponsible amount of time reading comments and just going back a few posts and kind of like studying, like, okay, maybe we missed some signs, maybe we missed some, maybe something, I don't know, maybe putting too much time and procrastination into it, but whatever. But anyway, I was actually very surprised with the amount of negativity from a lot of people. A lot of people feeling disappointed. I mean, dude, I saw some comments from some people saying like, this is like my parents are getting divorced. This is like my parents just split. I'm like, they're not your parents. They're humans, and they were going through difficult stuff, I guess. But my point of doing this video is if maybe you haven't thought about this perspective, but this is just the way I see it, and it really did hit me within within the second day. I'm like, wait, why are people so upset? I know that I never went to any of them. I actually never really paid attention to their podcasts that they had together. I really didn't. I consumed more of their content, more for the personal growth, not necessarily like relationship wise. But a lot of people did, and they got divorced, and a lot of people that had invested in their marriage conferences and retreats, apparently, I wasn't even paying that much attention, I guess, to that part of their business. I do feel a lot of gratitude because around 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, I started reading the book Girl Wash Your Face, which was her really big book. And it was helpful for me. Like, it helped me get vision. It helped me pick myself up again and like start working on my business. And it also helped me, like at that point, I think I was like 40, maybe 41. No, yeah, I was 40. I had just turned 40 in December, and it just helped me like realize, dude, it's not too late. You can still do things. You're only 40. Before I was like, oh, I'm 40. At that point, I was like, yeah, girl, wash your face. You're only 40. So I feel a lot of gratitude, and I feel like a lot of people maybe need to see that perspective. Like, it was really disappointing seeing a lot of, especially women who followed her, who felt maybe before the news, felt a lot of gratitude and a lot of inspiration from her, like fed off of her energy. It was really disappointing in a way to see how people just have come after them. So much hate and so much, like, I feel personally embarrassed. Like, I read it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope she's not reading that. As a human, as a woman who's given so much, yeah, maybe she's made a lot of money, maybe she's developed a lot of successful businesses and whatever, but I feel like somebody like her who has given so much and has been able to impact so many lives, I think as an individual, she has the right to go through whatever she's going through without getting so much hate, so much criticism. Like, I don't know, personally, I don't feel like she let me down. To me, it's like, oh, you're human too, and that's okay. You know what? I feel like we don't know what tomorrow is gonna bring. And I do really believe in women uplifting other women, no matter who they are. It could be freaking Beyonce right now. We can lift her up. It could be whoever. We can, no matter their celebrity status, or no matter their money, no matter what they are. I think we all at all times need to support each other, especially right now, especially somebody who has been so vulnerable and somebody who has shared so much. And when you take yourself out of the picture, so take your emotions out of it, right? Take yourself out of the picture and think, what has she done for me? Forget everything else. What has she done for you? What has happened in your life? Even if you listen to the podcast episodes about marriage and it helped your marriage and your marriage is thriving right now, you should be thankful for that. And yeah, feel bad for what's going on in their lives without judging. If you have consumed any of their content for in regards to your business, or how to be a better parent, or her recipes, or her party planning, or her tips on whatever, if anything in your life has improved because of her content, just be grateful for that. And I would say focus on gratitude instead of gossiping, and instead of thinking, oh, she was stealing from me, or they were robbing me, or whatever. I tell you many times myself in my business, and even in things that I share, many times it's stuff that either I am working through, so maybe I'm teaching something, or maybe I have a moment of, oh, I just learned this, and I go ahead and teach it. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm a master or an expert at it, but it's, I learned something, or maybe even I went to a conference, I learned something, I invested in myself, I come here and I teach it. Hey, this is what I learned, I'm gonna put this into practice. So I guarantee you many of the things and many other content that, especially people in the personal development or personal growth industry, a lot of them, what they share, I tell you, guaranteed, it's in many instances, I guarantee you they are going through that struggle or growth or aha moment themselves, and they're sharing it with us because it helps them. So I think we may have been very quick to judge and to feel disappointed or used or whatever, but when you start thinking about the bigger picture, I think we have to come again from a place of gratitude and focus on how we consume the content, how it helped us, and just focus on that appreciation and just wish the best for them. And I really hope that they come back. I really do love her energy. I really do appreciate what she gives. It helps me a lot, whether it's something that I pay for or something that I just invest, like either money or my time or my energy. Either way, I feel very, very grateful for everything that people like that do for us. As a matter of fact, I hope one day I get to do maybe even a quarter of what she does, because I really truly do believe that she's making a huge impact in the lives of so many, and I think we haven't seen all that she's capable of doing yet. So I'm really excited, and I hope that they really do come back stronger, healthier, and happy, whether that is together or not. So I hope you guys see that perspective. If you have a different thinking about it, I'm totally open to listening to it. I'm really curious to hear what you feel, how you feel about it, and if you agree with me or not, it's totally okay. We don't have to agree in everything, but that's just my perspective, and I wanted to share it with you, and maybe it helps other people feel a little better about the whole situation. I know many of us last week were shocked. I'm pretty sure there's people right now who don't know how to act because they don't have their daily dose of Rachel Hollis in their life. I guarantee you, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna be fine, you guys. We're gonna be fine, and let's just hope that they are fine emotionally and healthy, and they come back and continue to make an impact in this world. Again, like I said, whether it is together or not together, let's just hope for the best, and let's continue living life. That's it. Just focusing on gratitude and focusing on taking advantage of the beautiful content that is put out there by so many amazing people. Have a great night, you guys. Bye.